vice chair of this organization. From all these discussions, if you guys have read the chair's document, some of us who read it, and the little discussion that he just made at this particular point, you know that he moved the organization. There were a whole bunch of things that this organization would have done, but then he decided to make sure that NOSLINA become a credible organization and to have it on the map. That was his priority, and he was able to achieve that. So now we come to a point in which, after he's established it, everybody knows where NOSLINA is. So at this particular time, it's action time. Talk is cheap. Everybody now recognizes NOSLINA, and we have to act now. A whole lot of things that we said, that we're going to have to do. So now, this is an action-driven agenda that we have at this particular point. From today on, starting this particular point, the life of NOSLINA is started. The second life of NOSLINA just started. From now onwards, it's all about action. Now, at this particular point, I'd like to thank you all for coming. I'd like to thank the members of the conference planning team. And if you can stand up if you don't want me to name you, please. Members of the planning committee. Up, including Suna, Fande, Sheku, Mary, Baba, and Desmond and Kwame. Sorry, please. Just for a few minutes here. They help in planning this conference. Thank you very much. I also like to thank the presenters for today. We're going to be presenting and the moderators. Is Lisa Collins here? Lisa Collins? Okay, so a member of Salcor who was supposed to be here to present.
And he is not here either. So
he's not here.
We might save time.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'd like to have a special thanks to my life partner, Mary Jallo, for consenting for the role of conference recorder, in addition to the numerous other roles she's been playing in this organization. Okay, and today, in addition to being the recorder, she also has to present something on health. So I thank her very much, and I think without her, I don't think I would be able to take some of these responsibilities because I'm busy. And she keeps urging me and prodding me and helping me out. And I thank her very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Now 60% of this conference is going to be dedicated to 4 vital areas. And you see the chairperson has made this organization place it on the map. Now we have to work on these 4 basic issues that we thought should be our priority areas. And these 4 priority areas are basically advocacy, health, education, and business. And in addition to that, we're expecting to have this presentation by this other group because NOSLINA is an umbrella organization, hoping that our other organization will have come over and join us up. But since we've not seen them here, but we're still hoping that they'll be here. Okay. Now, before you start any game, you have to have some rules. And we don't want to create the rules in the middle of the game. So we start right now by creating some of the rules. Each of the 4 sectors here, we're going to have a presenter and a discussion moderator. And this moderator, the moderators are going to be in a team, 1 or 2 people, or 2 people at least, as the moderators for each of the sectors. And these moderators have enthusiastic and knowledgeable individuals in the areas that we're going to be presenting. We're going to allot about 25 minutes for each of the topics.
I think I suggest shorter time. Since we are starting late, is it possible to
cut it down 5
Cut it down.
minutes. I mean, I'm just
Probably,
recommendation.
yes, we'll probably do that. And again, it depends on the audience, you know. The original plan was to have 25 minutes for the presentation and discussion. So not only the presentation maybe about 5 or 10 minutes, and then the rest of the discussion will include about 15 minutes extra. So,
yes.
Myself?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Just, since we're going through the agenda, I just want to understand something. We're having moderators, right? Not presenters.
Well,
I'm asking that because I could understand a moderating role, but a presenting role presupposes some degree of expertise and things like that. And so I would recommend that we, for the record, that we use the term moderator.
Okay, the way we have it is the person who's doing the presentation, and we'll have some backup also who act as a moderator. So both acting both as a presenter and a moderator.
But here's the thing: is I think Cecil's point is on target, because I'm not sure we have anyone, because I'm one of the moderators or facilitators when we discussed this during the planning stages, and I don't think we have anyone that's going to come. Maybe, I mean, with one or two exceptions, and I must acknowledge that Dr. John Davis Cole, I understand, might be an expert, and there may be one or two other people. I'm not using names, but in terms of us, the facilitators or moderators, we're not technically presenting because we're not experts. So I think Dr. Beck wants to have the record to reflect that. That's all. It's just a matter of semantics.
Okay. Well, if we want to talk about expertise, if you have somebody who is in public health, consider a person has expertise in health, and somebody is a medical doctor, you consider a person has expertise in health. Somebody is in education, teacher or in schools. You say that person has expertise in that area, but besides the point, I don't know, we can call the person a facilitator or moderator.
Yeah, I don't believe you have to be an expert to be a moderator.
Exactly.
You can just be a moderator.
A moderator, that's the best.
I mean, we can even have one moderator for all the 4 issues.
Great, okay.
And the presenter has to be an expert, of course.
Yeah.
But a moderator can be anybody.
Okay. So we're gonna have presenters and okay, thank you.
Just for the record.
All right. Okay, great.
Can we not spend the rest of the time discussing what it is?
Okay.
Some people will be introducing the topic, and then we'll talk about
There you
it.
go.
Okay?
There you go. Exactly. There we go.
All right. Mama Ture and myself are going to be the overall help of moderators to guide the conference successfully.
Thank you.
Now, time control is going to be very important, and we ask that everybody abide by the rules. You give in 10 minutes, you stick to it, because we have to leave that by 2 o'clock.
That's right.
So let's try, please. And I'm not going to be rude, and just that when the time is up, we ask that you just summarize whatever you have to say and walk away. That would be nice. Now, in this presentation, we have 3 major questions that we're going to be answering for each of the topics. 3 major things that the presenters are going to be discussing. We're going to talk about the current status of these particular topics in Sierra Leone, like in education. What is the current things about Sierra Leone, what are they doing right now, this present moment, what's happening there. The other thing is the key issues. What does Sierra Leone need, the needs of the country? The second question that each of the presenters is going to be discussing in each of the topics. And then the third and the last one is the role of NOSLINA, or what can NOSLINA do. In that case, the presenter would suggest information about what they think NOSLINA should be able to do. And then the audience, you will have to stand up and discuss the issues. Any idea that you think is important, discuss it. And from there, we're hoping that 5 to 10 minutes of presentation, and then the rest of the time we'll pick up a mode of a town meeting mode, where people will discuss, and it must be interactive,